Namaste guys, Rajesh here for Namaste Tech. So I've been using the Lenovo K6 Power for almost 48 hours now, and in this video I'm going to answer some of the most frequently asked questions that you guys have about the phone. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, let me get some of the biggest questions out of the way. So does the Lenovo K6 Power support Reliance Jio's VoLTE network? Does it support USB OTG? Does it support 64 GB micro SD cards? The answer for all these three questions is a resounding yes. Unlike previous Lenovo phones that required a software update, the Lenovo K6 Power is compatible with Jio's VoLTE network right out of the box. This means that you don't have to use the JioJoin application to make calls on this phone. And as I mentioned, the phone also supports USB OTG and micro SD cards of up to 64 GB. It probably also supports 128 GB micro SD cards, but I don't have one, so I can't personally vouch for that. So the closest competitor of the Lenovo K6 Power is Xiaomi's Redmi 3S and the 3S Prime. So when you first compare the two phones, the first thing that is evident is that they look very similar to each other. However, the Redmi 3S feels more premium than the K6 Power if you ask me. Despite featuring a metal build, the K6 Power's metal just does not feel as premium as the metal alloy composition that Xiaomi has used on the Redmi 3S. Both phones feature largely the same specifications, though the K6 Power has one major advantage up its sleeve. The 5-inch panel of the handset features a full HD resolution compared to the 720p resolution that the Xiaomi's Redmi 3S packs. However, the catch here is that despite coming with a higher resolution display, the K6 Power comes with the same Snapdragon 430 chipset found inside the Redmi 3S. This should affect the performance of the phone in heavy games. However, in my testing, while playing Asphalt 8 and other heavy games, the K6 Power was able to run these games smoothly without any hiccups or skipped frames. So brownie points to Lenovo for proper optimization. Talking about bloatware, the Lenovo K6 Power comes with a very few pre-installed applications like Truecaller, UC Browser and few other Lenovo apps. The best part is you can uninstall or disable almost all these applications. So if you don't want to use them, they'll not be sitting there occupying space on the internal storage of the handset. Barring the launcher, the UI of the Lenovo K6 Power is pretty similar to what you'll find on other stock Android devices like those from Motorola, though yes, it does come with plenty of other customization options and features for you to play around with. When it comes to the placements of ports and the buttons, I'm not particularly fond of Lenovo's decision to place the micro USB port on top. The bottom of the phone is completely devoid of any ports, with the top featuring both the 3.5mm jack and the micro USB port. The power and the volume buttons are located on the right side of the handset, and I particularly like how Lenovo was smart enough to place the power button below the volume buttons. This makes it particularly easy to reach the power button and unlock or lock the device. The left side of the phone features the hybrid SIM card slot, which can accept either one SIM card and micro SD or two SIM cards at any given time. You get around 23 GB of free storage space on the K6 Power, which can be increased a bit if you uninstall some of the pre-installed applications from Lenovo. So I can't comment about the battery life of the phone since I've only used it for about 48 hours, but I must say that I've been pretty impressed with it so far. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, the performance of the phone has also turned out to be pretty surprising. It has surprisingly held up very well even while playing heavy games, which I was not expecting from the Snapdragon 430 chipset since it has to push more pixels on the K6 Power. The camera performance of the phone is decent, and I'm going to talk more about it in our camera comparison video versus the Redmi 3S Prime. So I guess that's about it for this video guys. If you have any other questions about the Lenovo K6 Power, make sure to drop a comment below and I'll answer them for you. Thanks for watching this video. Do hit the like button below and subscribe to our channel if you have not already done so. Thanks for watching.